And they're off. One of these days, I really ought to explore those caves. Now boarding on platform 4, the Shoggoth Express, stopping at Dunwich, Innsmouth, Kingsport, Arkham, and the lost city of Pillars. Passengers are advised to check their sanity prior to stepping onto the train. Well, that was scenic.
Nice to see you.
Maszczny. But old Under hasn't changed since old George V.
take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
You three little
Right, that cuts it. Right, no more Mr. Right, I've had it with you.
Very good. Made a ham sandwich out of her mother's. Squeak, said a mouse. Awesome mice to always lie.
Just resting my feet.
You must take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
And don't you see?
Sorry, sir. There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc. Oh, I hope he hasn't forgotten.
Oh, journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
So a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people will do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant. See if she's got a spare press pass. They're going to shut down his power. Not an easy man to see. My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. The receptionist is out for coffee. Typical. How am I supposed to get upstairs then? I've a sneaking suspicion that they want some coffee. All right.
Did you hear? They've caught Foggy Jack. Isn't that a relief?
Let's see if I can get Mrs. Oliphant to give me my old job back and my old press pass.
Arthur Hastings.
Whole place hasn't changed at all, has it?
Where did you go? When you disappeared for 2 weeks? Did you ever remember?
I must have had too lovely a time. I was hoping you could use a reporter.
I'm afraid I've got a half-dozen of them. Bloody useless, the lot of them. I've got 6 pieces on my desk, all about the new flavour of joy. Can you imagine? It's coconut.
Didn't Dr. Vlok make that announcement some time ago?
Gemma wanted to do a piece on him. I hope she hasn't fallen in a hole somewhere. I haven't seen her in days. It's bloody frustrating, too. There's all sorts of silly rumours about the tunnels under Wellington Wells. Gas leaks, water main breaks, maintenance workers at the pub instead of their posts. That were all true, Wellington Wells would be about to fall apart. I asked her to do a story about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll turn up and everything will be peachy.
I'm sure it will. Lovely to see you, Arthur. Drop by any time, really.
Gemma was always digging up interesting stuff, from what I remember. Maybe I should poke around her desk. Maybe I should drop in on Gemma at home. If she's really vanished, then maybe I can get my old job back. That's coming from Gemma's house. That's a bit awkward. I'm not getting in that way.
Just there to read me.
I guess someone noticed she's not been around and decided to rob the place.
I swear by all that is holy, if I find one toy train in your swag bag, I'm gonna knock your last tooth down your throat! Gordo, turn that fucking thing off and come back down here right now!
If the alarm's upstairs, I'm gonna have to get past Mr. Shouty here.
Oh, what on earth? Who the fuck are you?
I live here.
Love what you've done with the place.
bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. My ears should recover in a few days.
No, I will not keep my voice down. I am a law-abiding citizen. I am not upset. I'm happy as a clam. You have no right to touch me. I'm a reporter. You have no right to touch me. You know perfectly well I've taken my joy. You can't take me away. I'm not sick or unhappy. Help! Police! Help! Someone stop them!
Where are they taking her? Why did they take her? She sounds quite sane. Did she know too much? About what? Gemma? I would never have pictured it. I'm not sure I actually want to, come to think of it.
Should we just take everything?
I don't think Dr. V would like that. The constabulary might notice.
I don't see anything talking about Dr. V here. Where's her study?
I thought vampires had to be invited in.
Downer!
That ought to buy me some time.
Open up in there!
Come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Who are you?
Arthur, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. If I read it top to bottom, then right to left. Verloc's looking for a permanent solution. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Solution to what? If I finished Gemma's investigations, Mrs. Oliphant would have to...
Come out! We're friends of
Will you
Gemma!
look at that. You've been a busy girl, haven't you, Gemma?
She needs our help.
It's not healthy to be out after curfew.
I think I've found everything. Doesn't look like she found all the answers yet.
Tell your doctor, I must warn you. It's not... Healthy being out after dark. Best get home before curfew.
I guess I'd better go see what's going on this motoring regulation unit. Maybe the answer's there. Can't we work something out? No?
You will take your joy immediately.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad!
Well, this seems fairly obvious. Don't you just turn that?
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
Ow. I should really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead. If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on. And yeah, another note about Bad Joy. Gemma was really onto something, wasn't she? How do I cross that platform without getting electrocuted?
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before... Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. She accidentally poisoned the muffins. Even on Joy people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy.
Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
I've always wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that? You can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you. I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board. adjusting the formula. New materials. Well, that sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening. If the joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy. It is becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'll be safer in the Jubilator. Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on. Make way! Make way for Captain Toadle! Shit! How do I open it? Sorry, can't stay. Oh shit! So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches. Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
Peter, there you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? Oh, don't be a big girl blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the Motoline to power the grid... I think if I redirect the Motoline to power the grid... I think if I redirect the Motoline to power the grid... For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I sort of think this place is about to explode. Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door? There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
Percy, what are you doing?
I'm swimming!
Oh, good Christ, where are your clothes? Percy, where are your clothes?
Okay, that's one. Two more, I think. I'm not getting past those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off? For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid, the switches to turn on this bloody door. Two. One more. Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid, for heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope. Maybe if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten fool! Now, let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, no instructions. Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my voice been setting? Oh no, I just failed to improve as much as you would have hoped. Who the hell is we anyway? Have you got an invisible friend?
A shock grenade. I wonder if that's where I need to kill this berserk. Tea kettle. That I did not expect.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
Dust clouds have now dispersed. There should be no more powder fall. Use the flies that you may have, at least until the sulfur is powder. Nothing to be concerned about. Be careful.
Terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
She was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Cheery news of Wellington Wells. This is Jack Wells. See you soon.
I can't keep doing this.
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, then right on in.
I told him the labs was on lockdown.
they don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Are you saying I hit him too hard?
I don't know. Is he breathing?
Well, he made a sort of sigh.
And then some gurgling noises?
He came right at me.
Just make...
Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger off.
I'm interviewing Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of... Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Let's come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not. Everything's peachy. Look, all right, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory? I'm not sure the workers here will have the same respect for a press pass as the Bobbies did.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
What have you got? How much is that one again?
Mind the closing doors, please. Please stand by for decontamination. Product purity is our highest goal at Hayworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
Do not turn down the heat on the brominating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. I need to determine the explosive threshold temperature. Never mind. Just grab the temperature curve and pop it in the new
laboratory.
Oh, and I want samples of any residue on the explosive debris.
Dog!
Why aren't you happy? Calm! To be happy! Take your...
It's not you, it's me. This won't take a minute. So much for worker safety.
Ow!
Sorry. What am I doing?
We all appreciate what you do.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake? Oh, bloody
I wonder
hell.
which one of these controls the steam. Or do they both?
Bloody
I feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did. What have we come to?
There had better be neatly labelled samples of the fog next time I come down there. Just get a 1 gallon meter, stick it in the fog, stopper it, take the stopper and label it.
Maybe I can sneak past these gents without a fuss.
Dr. Verloc would like all personnel to know that he must not be disturbed for the next hour at least. Please hold all inquiries until then, or resolve the situation yourself.
Where did you go?
Happiness is a choice.
Just want to make you feel... I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I guess this is the latest test formula. I think I'll just take this with me. Evidence or something. Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh, Lord. A big... I feel rather brilliant right now.
Take your medicine.
You won't get away. Downer, downer. Perk up, you. Ow!
It's not personal. Funny. Suddenly I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally, and it turned out he had an older brother who'd been in the army, and he was waiting for me on my doorstep when I came home from school. And he gave me such a thrashing. Why would I remember that right now? Christ, Sally was in on the scheme. No, wait. She's being very nice about it, but she's not at all on board, is she? The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash. Well, it's alarming, given what she considers reasonably cautious.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire!
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous!
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement Security Protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the law, and I am right weary with holding back.
Right, I'm done fooling around.
Use
shall drink the wine of God's wrath, poured into the cup of his anger. The Lord judgeth. Ye shall not deceive me with empty words, for the wrath of God comes upon the sons of disobedience.
Look, I don't even want to be here.
I asked for a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's Bridge Club. They'll do a better job than you people.
Did it?
I thought you were only supposed to give someone a piece of your mind.
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil Sally wanted? This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? I wonder if he has a secret lair. It's just, hello, I'm in a haunted house movie. Oh.
Listen, Sally Boyle's going to come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know.
She's an idiot.
Well then, you two should get along beautifully.
Dr. Verloc seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil?
The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs!
Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't laugh. Where's he keeping Sally's cod liver oil? It's the only reason I'm in this hideous place. And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure. This doesn't look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt? Possibly me. That smells awful. Is this where they flushed the chemicals? Drain? To where? The river? Might be a way out, if I don't mind poisoning the river. Not that anything's alive in it now. A hatch. Lovely. I've never seen so many hatches. Couldn't be better, thanks.
Lovely day for it.
Except for the night. We would never know the stars. How'd they get a cow down there? It's been a hard day's night, that was. getting me killed, she better have my bloody letter of transit.
So? Sally? Salamander?
If she's not here, I swear to God I'll kill her.
Hi.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
It's a bloody souvenir.
God, it's awful.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. How are you holding up?
What do you care?
How are you going to get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Do you really think I'm that awful?
What, just because you fucked my dad while you were living in our house, in my mum's bed?
I'm sorry.
Look, I don't hate you. In the strangest way, you're completely innocent. You're practically the only one I know who is.
It's on the dresser there.
Are you going to be okay? I could take you with me.
Really?
We have to go now. The joy's gone bad. It's going crazy out there.
I can't go right now.
Why? Oh, God. No.
It's not simple.
It never is.
We'll have to wait till dawn.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
Look, there's something I haven't been entirely straight with you about.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings. Do you think she really meant it? The kiss and all? What if I went back and said, yes, I'll take you, and they lived happily ever after? Oh, a girl like that shipwrecks, and the next day she's drinking margaritas under palm trees and you'll suffer for shocks. That is it. Never again. I feel oddly guilty for not buying a ticket. I'm getting old. I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please? Welcome to the parade, sir. And may I say you've arrived not a moment too soon.
What do you mean, Constable?
A word to the efficient is sufficient, sir. If you catch my drift. I would not count on this bridge remaining operational in the near future. Nudge, nudge, smirk, smirk. Say no more, say no more.
Bit late to work, are we?
I don't like trains, Arthur.
Are you joking? You love trains. Do you remember when we went to Plymouth on that train? You didn't want to get off.
That was in 1941.
Yeah, it must have been.
I don't want you to go to Germany.
You think I want to go? I don't know where we're going, I don't know what they're going to do with us there, and who knows if we're ever really coming back. But I don't have much of a bloody choice, do I?
You would talk to me when you're gone.
Dad talks to you? Well, no, I suppose he doesn't really. Well, he does love you.
I believe you, Arthur.
He's just really rubbish at showing it.
Ah, the parade. Just like I pictured it. Strange to be back here. How long ago was it I used to just trundle off to work every day, right around here? Now I just need to get into the broadcast tower so I can get into Appleholm Station and find the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. The Fashion Institute. I bought some trousers there. Bloody expensive too. If I remember correctly, they've got a hatch in their basement. Good thing Sally taught me to be nosy. Who knows when I need to get to a bed. I should see if I can get down there.
How dare he cancel on me? I don't care if he's double booked. He was nothing before I taught him how to walk.
I know. I know how to model.
Sorry, love. Tits ruin the drape. Find me a new male model. Too sweet. That was fast. Right height. Right build. Bit tan for my taste. You're new, aren't you? Never mind. If Quentin's sent, you're probably not hopeless. I just hope to God you can strut. Go downstairs and ask Nigel what to do.
I'm gonna have to do this stupid fashion show to get it, aren't I? Maybe the models can tell me how not to make a complete fool of myself up there. Sorry I couldn't be at the meeting. Did I miss anything critical?
I saw a spanker downer just now. It was so jolly.
Excuse me. So sorry to bother, but I do rather need you to stop buggering yourself and open the fucking door.
You seem not entirely delighted.
Stage fright. The last time I tripped on the catwalk, Davy locked me in a fucking closet for 3 days. I could use a shot of whiskey, but all we have in this wretched place are drugs. Thank God. Can you believe he made me tape up my tits? Like that girl who played Dorothy in that old movie about the shoes. That helps. I'll let you in on a little modelling secret. I toss the crowd a bouquet. They love that. All those lads want to be brides, but it's not gonna happen, is it?
cheerio!
You look like a ghost. You are the one, aren't you? I'm a bit fucked up. Candyman said it was a Sally special, but he lied. I'd kill several innocent people for a flash. Do you know any innocent people? I don't either.
Fuck! My pants ripped! Davy'll kill me. You wouldn't have a sewing kit?
I hope you like this sort of thing.
Thanks a zill! Now the whole crowd won't have to see my knickers.
I'm sort of new. Got any advice?
Try a fierce I'm watching you move.
You're a lifesaver.
Any advice for the catwalk?
Do a cheeky little bang-bang gesture. They love that.
The crowd's restless, dearie. Go out there and fucking wow them. Just strut to the spots marked with X and show yourself off. And quickly. Well, get going then. You are capable of walking 10 feet, aren't you? Oh, and whatever you do, don't fuck up. Okay, and on your mark, and work it.
Be fierce, Arthur. Be fierce. this. I'm the fiercest. I'm not sure I'm sexy enough for my shirt.
Show us this year's colours.
How does it feel to be one of the beautiful people?
How high can the hemlock... Hopeless. You're utterly sans charisma. I'm not surprised you're homeless.
Say, Mr. Hackney, it's a bit late, and I sort of live on the other side of town. Would it be too much trouble?
I suppose you did do me a favour. Here, get some beauty sleep. Not that it'll help.
Good. Now I can come back here with the minimum of fuss. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. They seem to be a lot more serious about the plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought. I'm glad I'm not a Bobby, if that's how well they're taking care of Bobby Poppers these days. The chief asked me to borrow the scissors. Have you got them stashed away somewhere?
Did you hear? Mrs. Sapper found a bomb buried in her garden. Lucky it didn't blow her up.
Oh, it's better this way. Oh dear. I'm extremely glad I'm not a Bobby.
Ah!
I don't think I can do this as long as these poppers are popping out constables. It's sloppy of them to leave all the works exposed like that. What if someone were to have an unfortunate accident and break things? police force seems to be out in... force.
Ah, found you. Right! Ah!
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
That popper looks like it's rather well maintained. I wonder if I can change that. That was a bit naughty of me, wasn't it? Arthur, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. Brilliant.
There's the one that did it! Take your joy! Take your mission! Keep calm! Brad Dawson!
Just lie down. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. Oh dear, I don't think that's working anymore. Oh. dear, that's not working anymore either. Things have come to a pass indeed. There. All that bother, and I don't even have plague.
I don't see why you can't unquarantine the pie shop. Cook is beside herself.
My dear lady, if we lift the quarantine gate on the pie shop for you, we'd have to lift every quarantine gate for anybody.
No, you wouldn't. I'm not anybody, am I?
Perish the thought, madam.
You can just do it for me.
I'm afraid we actually can't. Our quarantine control grid needs a Framistat. We've ordered a new one from the Department of Scientific Research.
I'm throwing a dinner on Friday. I expect you to get your Fremi whatever and unquarantine the pie shop, or I shall have to explain to the Minister of Health why we have no pie.
Did you think I wouldn't know you were here?
I'll be doing it from this chair. I'll be calling the children's will. Just like every day. I'll be your son.
wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future? That would be the year 1984. Yes, it sounds like a very long way away, doesn't it? But 1984 is closer than you think. At the Wellington Wells House of the Future, you can imagine yourself in 1984 when machines will clean your house while you nap. That'll make the wife happy, won't it? You'll also have pills that replace food. You'll never have to eat again.
Now, if I were told to disable the quarantine gates, where would I be? If it's not down here, I bet it's in that office.
Hargreaves, is the vulcanizer gas stopped? We need to adjust the flow mechanism. It's still wasting a lot of motor lead. I see someone.
Can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Pressing to do. Will you kindly bring me up some tea?
Locked, of course. Can't have the staff running in and out asking questions, can we?
I'm solving a very difficult equation. Leave me in peace.
Apparently Confucius was wrong. The way in is not by the door.
Someone please send Hargreaves up here. I can't be down on the floor all the time chasing people.
This could be useful. How do I get up in there? That glass looks fairly solid. Might need a gun to break it. Or a cannon. There does seem to be a rather large cannon here. I'd have to rotate it, but it is on a circular platform.
Has anyone seen Hargreaves lately in the past week or so?
This seems to turn Mottling crystals into gas. A lot of gas would charge up that cannon. I'll probably need some sort of valve handle to unblock this, I think. This seems to be in operating condition. It's a prototype for some sort of torch you use in the kitchen. Doesn't seem to have all its bits. I wonder if I could find something around here. An electrowave stimulator. What does it do? I suppose it stimulates electrowaves. That doesn't sound right. Seems to be missing a battery. These machines don't seem to be in tip-top condition, do they? This one hurt a bit.
drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going.
Chap. I thought I was going to have to call a police.
Right, let's see what I can do with the console now.
We do have someone named Hargreaves. I haven't completely lost my mind, have I?
Maybe if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
Take banzai lessons. You should come too.
What are you doing in my house?
Over there! It's a downer! Over there, a downer! More than a breeze. I need a bloody great blast of air. How do I kick this up a notch?
point the stimulator away from the vulcanizer. The vulcanizer is very sensitive to electrical pulses. Why is the sundilator still off gassing? For heaven's sake, turn off the heat after you take your readings. We don't want to turn the entire motoline crystal into gas all at once, do we? Does anyone know how hard it is to get a motoline crystal backside? Does anyone care?
I suppose you're who I have to thank for the hole in my wall.
I did knock.
Don't be silly. Do you know how long I've been asking them to fix the hot flash? I can't even remember.
Oh, the power cell was missing.
Oh, for heaven's sake. They said they had to wait for a part. Look, without help or even a manual, you fixed 3 machines and triggered a chain reaction.
Yes. Well, sorry about that.
I need a chap who can figure things out. Would you like a job?
I'm afraid I'm sort of trying to get out of town.
Why? This is the best of all possible worlds. Nothing gets done, but everyone's happy.
You seem sort of exasperated, actually.
Well, don't tell anyone, all right? How are you getting past the quarantine gates without a Framistat?
I was hoping to get one from, here?
They've been pestering me for one. Tell you what, I'll give you one, and when you're done with it, give it to them from me.
Oh, that's very kind of you, I will.
Here, look around. If there's something else you can use, take it.
You can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you. You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily. Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Oh dear, I've forgotten about the headmistresses.
Please step away immediately.
Head for a bit.
Please step
Otherwise, how do they get close to other maintenance and such? I wonder if she's powered from in here. Now Headmistress can't scold me for breaking quarantine. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I'll be back in a jiff. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Stunning! Don't you just love the smell of Motiline? It's so modern.
Ooh, look at that. Just looking. So much to choose from. I'll be back in a jiff. Let me see. Well, this should be fun. A building full of fanatics who can smell me. Naked among wolves.
Attention all attendees. The keynote dissection and luncheon will be starting in the operating theatre in 5 minutes.
How do I get to the elevator? I don't think I want to mingle with this crowd.
Dr. Defoe, please report to the quarantine grid room. Dr. Defoe, the quarantine grid room. Thank you.
Oi! Get out of there! Ah!
You think you can defy authority?
Downer!
Right! No more Mr. Nice Guy!
Happy! Done fooling around! I'm done fooling around! Right! Good night!
Why aren't you happy? You need to be happy!
I'll fix you!